you visit the website, it will look like a income tax website, and people get trapped and they fill their personal information, and once that they fill their personal information, attacker usually use that information for some other activity, and people don't get any refund, but actually they give their sensitive information. This is again in a phishing scam going on the name of RBI, and by going on URL, you can see that the spelling is incorrect. Usually, people don't go on spelling and all other things. They usually see the look and feel of the website, and by looking at the website, it may look like a genuine website, and people tend to fill the information, and this information is collected by attackers, and they use this information for doing malicious things. So 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 these type of attacks are very prevalent in cyberspace. So just to sum up these type of attacks, I want to suggest that uh, if attack is happening due to technology fault, or if the attack is happening due to fault of service provider, then user cannot do anything but to raise his concerns, his apprehensions to service providers and technology vendor. But if it is a social engineering type of attack or some attack where user intervention is required, at that time user has to be a bit cautious while sharing the information, because nowadays we are using websites for everything. Every service is available on website or application. Nowadays people are able to clone the Android applications also. They are able to clone the iOS applications also. So people have to be cautious while visiting any website. They have to make sure the website is genuine. They have to inspect the URL, because usually fake websites have spelling errors. They have some typo issues, naming issues in their URLs. So they have to extra careful while visiting website. Secondly, when you are installing any app, make sure that you are installing app from genuine Play Store only. In case of iPhone, you should go for Apple Store. In case of Android, you have to go with Android Store. Don't install any app from any third party website or any third party uh, app stores. Secondly, you have to make sure that when you are visiting any website, you are giving him only necessary information. Similarly, in case of applications also, you have to ensure that you give only required permission to each application, so that application is not able to exfiltrate your data. And at least people should install a basic antivirus solution and a basic firewall on every machine, be it a laptop, be it a desktop. This is the minimum security stand they should follow. And cyber security is an ever evolving area. If I say something will work for today, it is most likely that it is not going to work tomorrow, because it is a cat mouse game where attackers are developing new techniques. Similarly, the the the, the saviors, or so to say, the government agencies are developing prevention mechanisms. But sometimes they are ahead, sometimes attackers are ahead. So 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 it will go on like this only. So it is for us, it is the users to understand that they have to be very cautious while using anything. They have to maintain the understanding. They have to go through news articles, they have to go through blogs, and they have to understand what is the threats going on and how they can prevent against these threats. With this, I think I should stop, because there are a lot to say, but I think it's enough for today's discussion. So I hope I was able to give you some valuable information, and that's all from my side. If you have any doubt, you can raise hand or type in chat box.
If anyone have any doubt, you can write your question on the chat room. Anyone, please. You can also raise your hand. Okay, I think there's no any question. So that's all for today. And we will meet tomorrow at the same time at 4 o'clock for the next session. And then thank you so much.